Law enforcement along the southern border are sounding the alarm as sources confirm more than 150,000 gotaways have been recorded since October 1st. A sheriff in one of the busiest immigration sectors says he is seeing more crossings and noticeably fewer resources to deal with it. Allie Bradley is following the latest, joins us live in Eagle Pass, Texas, with some of the challenges law enforcement on the border continue to face. Allie.
Yeah, hey, Marni. So Governor Greg Abbott, of course, saying Texas is stepping up when it comes to securing the border and what he says is the federal government's absence. But like a lot of other law enforcement agencies across the country, resources are spread thin, and Terrell County Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland is certainly feeling the absence of Operation Lone Star right now. So Sheriff Cleveland's area, it's actually the busiest in between El Paso and Del Rio, and he deals with the people that are trying to evade. He says they're feeling the spring surge, but while traffic picks up, his resources have noticeably diminished. As he says, the men and women deployed to his county under Governor Abbott's Operation Lone Star have shifted to the El Paso sector to respond to the chaos unfolding there.
Texas decided to send more personnel out to El Paso to help bolster that portion of the border. And a lot of that personnel actually came from Sanderson and Terrell County. And that's had an effect on us because now we're starting to pick up again and we just don't have the resources here to assist Border Patrol. So where we may have had about 15 people working day shift, now we're back to maybe having 3 or 4 people working.
So Sheriff Cleveland saying that he typically has about 15 Texas DPS troopers and State Guard soldiers that are deployed down to his county under the governor's border efforts. But now the black and whites are gone. Sheriff Cleveland says he relies heavily on state and federal partners as he only has 4 deputies to cover the more than 2,300 square miles out there, saying they only catch about 50% of people traversing through Terrell County, and they have no choice but to just pretty much accept it at this point. Sheriff Cleveland said that as we were talking, agents were out working 4 different groups. This that you're looking at here, one of them. The group of 5 from Mexico tripped off a camera system out there in Terrell County. Border Patrol, as you can see, escorted them out and processed them for removal back to Mexico, according to the sheriff. Now, another confirmed group of 21 was spotted right next to this area that the sheriff's pointing to, which is where he says the State Guard soldiers used to sit and watch everything from the high ground 24/7. But the Predator, an unmanned aircraft system with the high detection capabilities, initially is the ones that detected that group there, and Border Patrol agents are staged now looking for that group of 21. But the reality is those resources are needed elsewhere more right now.
And that's what makes it very challenging with this whole border situation, right? We're trying to cover, as much ground as we can in Texas. And of course, Texas is very large. We cover the majority of the border in Texas. And of course, trying to be in every single area at once really is impossible. But the fact that we do have majority of our resources dedicated to areas that we see increased activity.
So now Sheriff Cleveland tells me, Marni, that he's very grateful for all of the resources that Governor Abbott has provided to his county under Operation Lone Star. The governor's been very responsive to the needs that the sheriff says he has. But right now, he says that he's hoping the governor will provide consistent troops and soldiers down there under Operation Lone Star. He's also seeking some funding for some road work out there, Marni, because it takes hours to get out there on these roads, some of them impassable, and it takes a long time for them to respond because of those treacherous conditions. Now, of course, we reached out to Governor Abbott. We have not yet heard back, Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.